Hi you guys, it's Amy Gretchen. Welcome back to another Project Life Process video. In this video, I'm working on week 16 from 2017. And this week was actually Week in the Life, that project I participated in. If you aren't aware of that, I actually do have a couple of process videos on my YouTube channel and definitely a walkthrough. You can see the album that I did in its entirety. But along with that, I do like to put this week into my project life. Definitely is more photo heavy than story based because a lot of my stories are held in that album that I put together. But I do add a couple of stories that I don't know that I highlight specifically in that album. So that's kind of how I made that distinction. Another thing that I did is you can see on each photo, I have the day. Now, when I'm working on Project Life, I don't always pick one photo from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't do that. I pick the photos that I think best represent the week and stories that I want to tell. And so the difference is with this week, I definitely do choose one photo for each day. And then I just went ahead and I used the digital files from Ali Edwards. Those days of the week are from Ali Edwards. I will have them linked below. I really like the handwritten feel and how they're elongated. So I really enjoyed having them on there just to add a little bit something to those photos. And then I just went ahead and picked, I think it's 5 other photos. And you can see, I don't know, maybe you didn't notice, but each of the photos highlights one person in our family, including our dog. So I thought that that was just something specific that I wanted to add as well, just a highlight of what was going on in each of our lives. So that's how I decided on the photos that I wanted to use for this week. The other supplies that I'm going to be using is from Ali Edwards Lens Kit. I thought that that was a really great kit to go along with this week. A lot of sentiments that went perfectly with this week. And then also I'm using some supplies from the Ali Edwards Week in the Life kit as well. So I had some supplies left over, so I'm just using a few of those. Right now you're seeing me work on the title page. So that card, Seeing the Good, came from her lens kit and Ali Edwards lens kit. And right when I saw it right away, when she was showing it, I knew that I wanted to use it for Week in the Life because that's exactly how I feel about that project, is that it really helps you to be able to see the good in your life. And I actually saw someone on YouTube, I believe she is actually on Ali Edwards' creative team, and she made this little collage with the date, and I'm thinking it probably was a title page as well. Kept that in my memory, and it was something that I wanted to include. I don't know that she had one of those phrases, but I just went ahead and put that collage together. It was something that I was debating about and trying to figure out how I felt about it. So you'll see it changes a little bit coming up. I also included from the Ali Edwards kit those flags or tags, however you want to look at it. They had some writing on it. I think one of them says little details, and I can't remember what maybe it says currently or something like that. Then the other one was just a little too long for that 3x4 photo. So I just went ahead and cut it down and made it look like it was a banner as well. The way you do that to try and get it even, you cut down the middle and then you cut at an angle to the center of where you cut. So hopefully that makes sense. Just doing a little bit of writing. This card actually was the back side of the card I used on week 15. I know I've mentioned this before, but I love it when that happens. That card came from Studio Calico. I really love that card. I wish I had more of those. The next journaling that I wrote about, that card came from the Ali Edwards lens kit as well. And it was just a little bit of kind of a general view of what was going on right then in our lives. I wanted to add a little bit something more, so I'm looking through these the word phrases that came in the Week in the Life kit. I'm just going to go ahead and pull one of those off. And I'm at this moment, I can't really remember what it said. I think it's probably going to be too small for the video, but I just added one of those, and then I just went ahead and stapled it right on. So at this point I feel done, and it was a really quick spread because it's really, you know, photo based. With just a couple stories fit in there. But I kept looking at that title page, and it was throwing me off for two reasons. Number one, that blue cardstock was really throwing me off. So I decided to replace it with white. So I just went ahead and outlined it, and then I'm going to do the same thing with the stamps and then adding the other elements to it. And the other thing that kept throwing me off, or at least the conclusion that I came to, is this isn't really my style. I'm not really great at making these types of embellishment collages. So I think that it was standing out to me because it's not necessarily something that I normally do. Now I do like it, and I'm glad that I gave it a try, but I think that was one of the reasons why it kept drawing my eye. But anyways, for all intents and purposes, this spread is done. One of the other things that I did on this spread that you're not going to see is I went ahead and I switched out that wood star for a teal one that came in a freckled fawn embellishment kit that I had purchased. So you're not going to see that, but that is one of the changes that I made. Anyway, you guys, this spread is complete. Like I'd mentioned, if you want to see how I used all of my photos for my Week in the Life album, please go ahead and check the description below. I will have a link to those process videos. And if you guys have not yet subscribed, please do so that you can get updates. And if you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up. All right, you guys, we will catch you in the next one. Bye.